in the backfield. Metal sits on the right. Rice is on the left. Chased out of the pocket. Olsen got rid of the football as he was hit. Incompleted pass. Olsen hit from behind as he was driven to the turf by Matt Richard.
Well, smart play by Olsen to get rid of the football. Got it out just past the line of scrimmage. As he is allowed to as he's being chased outside the pocket.
Well, the Spartans lost Bryce Coleman in the first half. And just scanning the sideline quickly here, I have not seen Bryce back out there. He walked to the locker room under his own power after trying to stretch out what appeared to be a leg or back injury. Olsen to throw it on 3rd and 9. The pass is caught by Colin Repko, middle of the field, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Spartans.
63 yards. And Colin Repko was looking around when he caught the football to see if anybody was going to hit him. There was no Oberlin defender within 10 yards, and then it was a foot race to the end zone.
Repko wins it as he strolls in for the touchdown. Colin Repko with his second catch of the season. It goes for his first touchdown, and it's 43-7 Case. Absolutely no defensive coverage there for Oberlin. Here is the hold by Calabrese. The kick is up and good by Dan Vassell. Vassell with another PAT kick. That makes it 44-7 as the Spartans get the big hit on the long touchdown pass from Olsen to Colin Repko, the senior wide receiver out of Athens Area High School in Zaire, Pennsylvania. Case will kick off. Oberlin will get the football back, and boy, it just stunning how wide open Repko was.
Yeah, in between the hash marks and nobody there, and you saw him when he grabbed the football, Dave, concentrated on catching it, and once he did, he looked around to see if he was going to get hit and realized there was nobody around and took off for the end zone. Max Bohan warming up on the sideline.
63 yards. Repko from Olsen. 3-play drive. Vassell will kick it off. There it goes. Deep kick. This will be taken by Mixter. He will hand it off to Calgren at the 15, 20, 25, and is upended there by Matt Davis. Dives out to the 26-yard line. That's where the Yeomen will take over. We're not yet a minute into the third quarter. And by the way, this is a tough night for the Spartans cheerleaders who do push-ups to reflect the number of points Case has after each score. So the ladies had to do 44 push-ups after that last touchdown. They may want to just run the ball and not try to score anymore tonight. Josh Mandel in the shotgun. To get a man in motion. Here's a pass over the middle. It is tipped and then caught by Robin Witches.
Not quite how they drew it up, but it counts.
They'll get a first down out of this as it's all the way out to the 37-yard line. A pickup of 10.5. Witches hauls it in after the ball was tipped near the line of scrimmage.
It went off a Corey Kidd downfield just a little bit.
44-7 Case. Josh Mandel in the shotgun. Empty backfield. 4 receiver set. Calls out the signals and takes the snap on first down. Drops back to throw. He's in trouble. He will go down. Spartans get to him. That's Adam Watson, who came in and recorded the sack. Watson, the junior defensive end out of Mentor, records the sack. 12:55 to go, third quarter. Case up 44-7. Mandel, second down, and a lengthy bit of yardage to go for the first down. They'll give it to Moses Richardson. He is hit and tackled out near the 25-yard line. It'll bring about fourth down and they're looking at 22 to go for the first down.
You know, the rushing yardage just went down for Oberlin. They had 79 yards rushing in the first half. With that sack, that'll take it down closer to 65 yards in the half.
Case has been holding opponents to 82 yards rushing on average so far this season. 3 receivers on the right side. It is a third down and 22. I think I said fourth down earlier. Mandel will fire this one. It's incomplete. Intended, well, we'll see who the intended target was for Oberlin. I believe it was Corey Kidd, and it was well out of his reach and landed at the feet of Wade Self of the Spartans. And now it is 4th and 22, and Kidd will come out to punt this one away. (44-7) Case. Corey Kidd to punt this one away. Stationed back at his 10. This one is blocked.
Got it.
Manny Seacray with the block of the punt. It rolls down inside the 5. The Yeomen cover it, but Case will have the football after a blocked punt by Manny Seacray. How about that? Seacray comes jogging off the field after blocking the punt.
He better stop in the offensive huddle and tell Greg Double, I want the football.
He earned it. Getting a hand on that kick. Looked like his right arm. He is going to come over to the sideline, at least for this first set of plays. Case will have the football at the 3-yard line.
Max Bohan now the quarterback for Case Western.
Full house backfield. Magister and Anderson are back there. Bohan hands it to Christian Anderson. He did not get in. Big pile up between the hash marks near the goal line. It looks like he got to the 1. Also in the ball game for Case is Ricky Hanslick, the freshman out of Mentor High School. He has battled some back injuries in the preseason, and we have not seen him play it, but he is in the ball game right now.
Wearing 22, a former Mentor player also wore 22 here at Case Western.
Billy Deitman. Bohan calls out the signals. They will hand the football to Anderson again. Did he get in there or not? No signal yet.
Just short. Third down.
They're trying to get Anderson into the end zone. The big fullback carrying it. He does have 1 touchdown on the season. Under 11 to go in the third quarter. And it is 44-7 in Case with the football. The nose of the football, that is almost on the goal line. It is 3rd and goal from the 1-inch line. There's the pitch. It goes to Hanslick. He is hit and dropped. He did not get in. Big hit delivered by Oberlin's Eric Enrico on Ricky Hanslick's first college carry. Ricky rips off the chin strap of his helmet. Spartan scored on that play earlier on a pitch to Seacray. Hanslick could not get past Enrico, and the Spartans will have to settle for a field goal attempt. As Dan Vassell comes out, Calabrese will hold it at the 8. 18-yard attempt. Here is the kick. It is up, almost blocked, but it is up and good. Sean Shrapzinski came in there and almost blocked that field goal, but Vassell, with a defensive player coming right into his field of vision, was able to boot it through. And again, the kicking game tonight had really coming around.
Yeah, 2 for 2 on field goals for Case. And overall for Vassell, he's hit on 5 of 6 on his extra points this afternoon.
So it's a 47-7 game for the Spartans now as they extend the lead out to 40. Now, apparently, they only do the push-ups on touchdowns, Ed, so no one doing push-ups down there on the sideline right now among the cheerleading crew.
Or team rules specify they don't have to do them over 45 points.
Now, if somebody came in here and said your job depends on it, you got to do 44 push-ups right now, how many would you get? I'm thinking I would get to 12 before packing up my stuff and
I may not even get to the floor.
Or get up off the floor after number 1. All right, Case will kick it off. leading at 47-7. Here is the kick. Low line drive kick will bounce all the way back to Drew Mixter. He takes it at the 25, 30, 35, out close to the 38-yard line before he's wrapped up by Ryan Ferguson. Spartans get in there defensively. Ferguson was there. Austin Webb also there, the 5'11 sophomore out of Alliance, on the special teams coverage for the Spartans. We are under the lights tonight at Case Field. David Wilson along with Ed Dougherty. Mike Becker, our engineer, up top today, running the show. We appreciate his help. Nick Minard, the sports information director, feeding us all the stats that we can handle. 9:56 to go here in the third quarter. 47-7 Case. They'll give this one to Witches on the carry, and he sneaks through the right side, gets across the 45, out close to the 49-yard line.
A jet sweep as Witches comes from the left to the right across the formation.
He is a yard short of the first down. Second down and 1 after a 9-yard pickup by Robin Witches, the junior wideout out of Howell, Michigan. Enright, the tight end, sets up on the right side of the formation. 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Moses Richardson is the tailback. He is the lone man in the backfield. They will hand the ball to Richardson. He is caught from behind and tackled before he can turn it upfield. That's Rich Doolin coming in there to make the play for the Spartans. Rich Doolin, the senior out of Bethel Park, PA. Spartans have a star player on both sides of the ball from Bethel Park. Eric Olson also from Bethel Park High School. Third down. They lost a couple on the play. 3rd and 3. Eye in the backfield now for Josh Mandel and the Yeoman. Witches goes in motion. Here is the handoff. First man through as they hand it up the middle. Let's see who carried
Adam
that
Lothar.
football. Yeah, Lothar gets the carry. Adam, the senior fullback out of Cridersville, played his high school ball at Wapakoneta. And he gets the first down. He got 3, maybe 3.5. The football is on the Case side of the 50-yard line, or the center line, as Ed and I like to call it occasionally. A lot of movement there as Case shifts around defensively. Enright in motion, and now he stops on the right side of the formation. 8:12 to go, third quarter, 47-7. We may be going over the CFL standings before this game is over. Moses Richardson bounces to the outside. He's wrapped up and got away from a tackle and gets out to the 45-yard line before he is finally tackled, and I think he's injured. He is, I'm not sure what he's doing. He's writhing in pain right now as he was shaken up on the play, tackled at the 44-yard line.
It's his right knee.
Yeah, you can tell he was in a lot of pain the way he was moving around down there after he was tackled on the play by the Spartans' Jordan Banky. Well, they're looking at the right ankle. And training staff gets over there to take a look at Moses Richardson. Boy, he shook a tackle and got some extra yardage, and then Banky wrapped him up near the 45-yard line. That's where he was tackled. And he's now going to be helped up to his feet, but helped off the field by a couple of teammates. He can't put any weight on that right foot, and they're just going to carry him off the field. Well, you hate to see that. This is a team that's already has a depleted roster number-wise. Richardson, their featured back, and now he goes down with what appears to be a pretty serious ankle injury. Well, this was just a tough night for the Yeomen. You don't want to see anyone get hurt under any circumstances, but particularly a team that is low in numbers. Justin Williams will check in at the halfback position.
He's a freshman.
Enright in motion. He'll line up on the line of scrimmage. Witches steps back off the line, right side. They will go to Williams, running over the left guard and runs hard out to the 41-yard line. He's
Another
short of the
injury.
first down, and now they've got an offensive lineman down as big number 77, Rob Conti, the left tackle who was blocking on that play.
Well, and Enright knew it. As soon as the whistle happened, he was running to the sideline, calling for the training staff of Oberlin.
Well, you got 3 case trainers out there immediately. Now the Yeoman folks come across the field. Boy, this is just unbelievable.
Back-to-back plays.
Consecutive plays, and they're potentially losing 2 offensive players. One, their featured running back, and now their starting left tackle, Rob Conti, is injured as well. We'll step aside here and take a timeout as they administer some aid to Rob Conti. We have 7:21 to go in the third quarter, 47-7 Spartans, and we'll be back in just a moment on the Spartans Broadcasting Network.
I have this cool cash. What can I do with it? You can turn it into a hot meal at Rascal House. It's the best value in town. What do they have there? Buckets of wings, pasta, sandwiches, salads, and of course, great pizza. Are they open late? You bet. Open every night till 2:30 a.m. And you can even build your own pizza and order it online at rascalhousepizza.com. Cool. See you at the Spartans game? Yep, and see you after at Rascal House.
Well, you can see Rob there. It looks like he is certainly talking with the staff and communicating. You can see he has his arms up and moving about, and that's certainly a great sign. His mother is down there, and as we said before, his teammates. Boy, just a scary situation, and you can just imagine what his family feels like right now, and getting some handshakes there from his teammates and some pats.
He's from the Pittsburgh area. He's just eastern suburbs of Pittsburgh. Murraysville, Pennsylvania, Franklin Regional High School. In fact, Justin Williams, the freshman tailback that took over for the injured Moses Richardson, is also from, or he went to Pine Richland High School, not Franklin Regional, but it's in the same area. The teams are going to have to take a few minutes, warm back up, almost as if they've come out of the locker room.
Well, it was a lengthy break, every bit as long as halftime. I'm thinking 20 minutes or so, Ed, as they got Conte now into the ambulance. As we mentioned, Rob weighs in at 285. It took a couple of his offensive line teammates to help carry him off the field. Danny Enright was over there along with Tyler Benson. But he will be off to a local hospital just down the street here from Case Field.
Yeah, both University Hospital and the Cleveland Clinic.
.7:21 to go in the third quarter, as they will restart the game. And, boy, we speculated earlier, at just very difficult to even now think about continuing to play football. And it's been a rough night for Oberlin, both in terms of the performance of the game and the score, and now losing back-to-back players on consecutive plays. And they will have to play on. Josh Mandel leads the Yeomen back out. One of the officials coming in right now, talking with the players. I'm not sure exactly what.
He went over to talk to the scoreboard crew, who has positioned themselves down on the track due to some technical difficulties tonight.
Well, it is a 3rd and 1 from the 41-yard line of the Spartans. We resume play. Quick hit to the tight end. It's caught at the 35-yard line. Danny Weintraub, the receiver, a little quick slant to the inside, and it's good for a first down. They pick up 6 to the 35-yard line of the Spartans. They'll line up 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. It's Adam Neese alone on the left side. Justin Williams is the lone setback. Mandel will hand it to Williams. He is cut down near the 36. So he loses 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11 for Oberlin College. 47-7 your score. The Spartans leading it by 40. It has been a career night for Dan Calabrese with 3 interceptions and 2 touchdowns.
Jake Fannin has taken over the left tackle position on the offensive line for Oberlin. He's a freshman, 6'8", from Collins, Ohio.
Mandel to throw it on 2nd down and 11. He's in trouble. The ball stripped away, and it was loose, and it looks like Oberlin covered near the 35-yard line. I think Williams came up with the ball.
On it. Yes, he did. And Kevin Nossum forced the fumble.
And Mandel is hurt. Mandel is holding his left arm near his body. And we'll see who's going to quarterback the team right now. It looks like Justin Williams. Is Justin Williams going to line up? Is this going to be a Wildcat? Nope, they got another quarterback in the game. It's Robin Witches. Witches will take the snap and hand it to Williams. He hits the 35, plows to the 33. It'll be 4th down and 8 coming up for Oberlin College. Mandel standing on the sideline now. He is not flexing that arm.
Now they're working on it. Working on his left arm, bicep, shoulder area.
4:40 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Oberlin will go for it here on 4th and 8. Robin Witches, starting wide receiver, will continue at quarterback. Joe Cook is listed as the backup on the depth chart. This one down the right sideline. It is caught over there. Nope. Neese had it for a moment and then out of his hands and incomplete as he had the fly pattern down the far sideline. Nice throw by Witches. And Neese comes off limping. Neese limping very noticeably as he gets to the sideline. He went down hard going after that pass.
What a bad throw from Robin Witches. They're going to say it's a completed pass, Dave.
You know, it went bouncing away, but they're going to mark the ball at the 2-yard line.
It's a completed pass. And
well, you know, I thought he actually had a hand on it in the end zone, and it bounced away. But they're saying he had it, and then I'm assuming lost it out of bounds. Well, definitely the ball went rolling away. It is Oberlin ball at the 2-yard line. They'll make it to 3. 1st and goal from the 3. They will hand the ball to Williams. Mandel is back in. Calabrese got him.
Buried him.
No gain. 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Did you see a definitive signal that it was a completed pass?
No, but I saw the official go to the sideline marking it, but the ball had rolled away. He went over his head to stop the clock. I wonder if they said that he caught the football and stepped out of bounds. And anything after that would be a moot point.
Well, Adam Neese ended up in the end zone after the play was over without the ball and was injured on the play. They'll snap it to Mandel. He's looking to throw it. Goes to the back of the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Hauled in back there by Corey Kidd for the 6. That makes it 47-13. Corey Kidd with the touchdown reception. That's his first of the year. 3-yard touchdown pass from Josh Mandel. There is the kick by Joe Cook on the PAT. It is up and good. 47-14 as the Yeomen get a very nice pass by Robin Witches to Adam Neese to help set up that touchdown. We'll take a timeout here as they prepare for the kickoff. Case will have the ball when we come back, leading it 47-14 on the Spartans Broadcasting Network.
In search of an extraordinary dining experience where you're certain to enjoy the ambiance as well as the menu? Table 45 Restaurant and Bar is the award-winning mixed culture restaurant located at the Intercontinental Cleveland, offering world cuisine created by accomplished local chef Zach Brule. Open every day, the atmosphere at Table 45 is relaxed yet inspiring with weekday chill-out happy hours, a behind-the-scenes chef's table, and outdoor dining on Patio 45. Call for more details or reservations at 216-707-4045 or visit us at tbl45.com or on Facebook.
Spartans with the ball coming here on the kickoff. Calabrese will take this one at the 13. Gets out across the 25 to the 30. Fights his way out close to the 34-yard line before he is hauled down by the Yeoman. Shannon Moss in on the tackle, the sophomore out of Chicago. And the Yeoman shaken up on that play. Derek Dennis, the senior linebacker, is jogging off slowly.
Looks like his shoulder as well. Stinger.
Here come the Spartans now. Max Bohan in at quarterback. He will keep it on the ground. They give this one to Ricky Hanslick. He fights his way out across the 40 to the 42-yard line, angling near the right sideline. Hanslick out of Mentor. Boy, his former high school team, a high-flying outfit this year at 7-0. He took down the Solon Comets earlier this weekend in Solon, which is unheard of.
Solon hadn't lost a home game in the regular season in nearly 4 years.
I believe the last time it happened was to Mentor, the alma mater of Ricky Hanslick. He's still in the game with Magister at fullback. Magister gets the handoff. He tries to get the first down. It looks like he got it. He got to the 45-yard line. They needed 2 yards, and he has it. It's a first down for Case with 39 seconds left in the third quarter, 47-14.
Clock continues to run. Case will have to run one more play here in the third quarter.
There's about a 5-second differential, the play clock and game clock. So this will be the final play of the third quarter. 47-14 Case. Bohan rolling right, looking downfield. Lajeunesse was open. He couldn't get it to him. Still on his feet, gets across midfield, is hit and lands at the 45-yard line of the Yeoman. That'll be the end of the third quarter. Very close to a first down run for Max Bohan. He might be a little short. We'll check it out. Fourth quarter action is coming up next. 47-14 Case here on the Spartans Broadcasting Network.
This year, Qdoba will cater like 10,000 parties.
Where? When? I'm there.
Well, these parties are hypothetical. I was just talking about Qdoba catering. Hot taco bars with fire-grilled chicken and marinated steak, flour tortillas and taco shells. You'll also get their hand-smashed guacamole, cheese, sour cream, lettuce, and salsa. They'll deliver to your home or office, and they'll even set it up.
Can I bring a guest?
Oh, boy. Visit Qdoba.com today for more information about Qdoba catering. Qdoba Mexican Grill. More to explore.
15 minutes on the clock here at Case. 47-14. The Spartans with this one well in hand. $15 minutes showing on the clock. Max Bohan in at quarterback for the Spartans. Try to get you a statistical update momentarily if we get one. They give it to give it to Magister on the carry. Just underway, fourth quarter. First down and 10 as Magister got Case the first down. Eric Street has checked in as the receiver on the left.
And we just did get word, Dave, that both teams have agreed to a running clock here in the fourth quarter.
Ricky Hanslick will carry for Case. He is wrestled down inside the 45, near the 44-yard line. Clay Eaton on the tackle for the Yeoman. They will keep this one moving. You know, Ed, it's you talked about 32 players on the sideline earlier. You've lost 3. You're down to 29 players now. Just a very tough night for Oberlin all the way around.
Well, and what that means is that you don't really have a second team to put in, even in a game like this. You don't have a second squad that can come in and face some of the reserves for Case as well. And you're in a situation where you risk more injuries to more starters in a game that's already decided.
Case will take as much time as possible. I don't think we'll see the Spartans throw again.
Mike Koopman checked into the ball game for Case. Garrett Hartig has checked out to the sideline. Case only has 7 offensive linemen dressed for the ball game.
Straight up the middle on third down. I believe that was Magister carrying the football again. It was. Tony Leibarger, by the way, a freshman out of Fredericktown High School, is checked in as a wide receiver for Case. Brian Rice will line up on the left. Leibarger in a slot position on the left side. It is good for a first down now as Case lines up. 12 minutes to go here in the football game. Final numbers on Eric Olson tonight. 10 of 14, 194 yards and 2 touchdowns. Here is the snap to Bohan. Hanslick looking for a hole. Waits for it to develop. Gets out to the 31. Pickup of 2, maybe 3 on the play for Ricky Hanslick.
You know, the Case could keep pushing the pile this way. You think it's going to come down to a situation where they may not give the ball back to Oberlin until there's about 7 minutes to go in the football game. Each first down will lead up roughly 2.5 minutes for Case Western.
Touchdowns tonight for Case. Manny Secre with a couple. Rob Lajeunesse had a touchdown reception. Dan Calabrese with 2 touchdowns on interception returns. Colin Repko, a 63-yard touchdown reception from Olson. Hanslick again carrying the football. Dan Vassell tonight has 2 field goals, 1 for 32, a career high, and an 18-yarder.
Sam Rouser, a freshman, will check in the offensive line. He's going to play left tackle.
Max Bohan in at quarterback. Ricky Hanslick is the tailback for Case. It will be the 27th consecutive win for the Spartans over Oberlin College.
And the 100th win here at Case Field since the federation of the 2 schools, Case Institute of Technology and Western Reserve University.
Hanslick carries again, gets down to the 23-yard line. Clock moving with 10 minutes to play. Well, we appreciate you joining us and hanging with us late here tonight on our webcast of Case football. It has been certainly a entertaining night offensively for Case, and a lot of things going well tonight for the Spartans, but certainly tempered when you think about the injuries sustained by the Yeomen in the ball game. Magister on 4th and very short, dives on top of the pile and not sure if he got it.
Now it'll be close. I don't think he did.
They are not going to measure it. They say he did not make it on 4th and 1. And Oberlin will take over on downs with 9.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Oberlin would come back out offensively, 47-14. Josh Mandel will come back in and continue to quarterback the team. Mandel, the junior, calls out the signals. Williams in at tailback, throws a block, fires it downfield. That ball is knocked away and broken up by Scott Mackey of the Spartans.
Mackey, who's listed as a quarterback, getting some work at defensive back.
Mackey out of Liberty High School in Powell, Ohio.
Just north of Columbus.
He's a sophomore. Got back there to break up that pass from Josh Mandel. 3 receivers set on the left side for Oberlin. Mandel on 2nd down and 10. Football marked at the 24-yard line. They will fire this one out. Short pass to Robin Witches. He makes the catch out at the 34.
Austin Webb on the tackle.
Good for a first down for Oberlin. Well, that's certainly right at the top of my head. Certainly the kicking game has shown great promise tonight, and that was an area that Greg Debelak and his staff, Jerry Shuplinski, the special teams coordinator, were very concerned about going into this game. That looks to have been shored up as Williams runs it straight ahead, gets out close to the 40, a pickup of 5.
Again, saw some defensive secondary play. And the run defense, again, is very stout. Maybe the only thing that didn't go well for Case defensively was that Case didn't pick up a couple of sacks in games past. Dale English has had some big games against Oberlin, and English still stands 2 sacks short of tying the school record for sacks in a career.
There's the snap to Mandel. Williams carrying, breaks to the outside. Now tries to cut it back, gets to the midfield stripe and has a first down. First down for Oberlin. They continue to move the ball down the field with 7:12 to go. Also, Ed, Manny Secre, although he finished the game with 13 carries and 54 yards, he has 2 touchdowns tonight. He has certainly finished for the evening, but running very well. And
looked like somebody was pushing the AB button on him as he was coming through the line.
Some great moves and a couple of nice jukes to fake out the defenders. Williams does that right there and dives ahead and gets about 4 more.
On the inside shovel pass.
2nd down and 6 for Oberlin. Secre was injured in the 2nd game of the season early. That was against Rochester here at home, and has been somewhat hampered by a heel injury, a sore heel, but looked to be in great shape for that tonight. Even had a blocked punt for Case. Williams again carrying it. He is grabbed and tackled on the play by David Charles, the sophomore linebacker out of Cuyahoga Falls.
Woodbridge High School.
5:55 to go. The clock is running by mutual agreement here in the fourth quarter. Josh Mandel calls out the signals again, takes the snap and goes back, hands to Williams. He will dive across the 40-yard line and looks like he has the first down.
Derek Porto makes the tackle. Porto out of Hoffman Estates in Illinois. Home to Sears, who is contemplating leaving Hoffman Estates. They moved out of Chicago for the Estates in the mid-70s.
And how far is Hoffman Estates from Chicago? Any idea?
It's a deeper outburb.
I believe our cab from the airport to the University of Chicago went through Hoffman Estates twice.
Probably took us through Springfield as well.
Yeah, maybe Peoria. Mandel completes a pass downfield. That's Dan Weintraub again, grabbing it and running to the 30. And that's just short of the first down. They pick up 9. 4:40 to play.
And it just seems to be our luck. When we end up in Chicago, the cabbies we pick just never seem to know the directions to the University of Chicago.
You know what? I think they know them. Second down and 1.
We don't have to visit Chicago till next year.
Here's the snap back to Mandel. He'll fire it downfield. It is caught and then dropped by Robin Witches. They'll have a 3rd and 1 coming up. 47-14.
Case with a roster near 100 players. I think they have about 90 total players in uniform to the Spartans, and Greg Doublak giving pretty much every one of them an opportunity to see some action tonight as he continues to shuffle in players on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, you look over to the Oberlin bench, and you see Adam Neese, who made that nice catch earlier that set up a touchdown as Williams runs through the defensive line, gets into the secondary, is finally tripped up at the 18-yard line. It's a first down for Oberlin.
Yeah, Neese has his right ankle wrapped in ice and is seated on the far bench.
And on the other end of the bench is Moses Richardson. He has been sitting there.
Also with his right ankle iced.
He has been down for quite some time. I cannot remember the exact time of his injury, Ed, but
well, it was one play before the injury.
Yeah, exactly.
To Conti, who also had a right leg injury.
And that was with about 7 minutes to go in the third quarter, I believe. This one is caught by Witches near the 7-yard line and is wiped out near the 2. Robin Witches makes the catch. Well, Mandel piloting the team down the field. Now, Oberlin suffering those injuries on back-to-back plays to Moses Richardson and Rob Conti.
And we saw at Denison the number of players Case had in the triage unit sitting on the bench at halftime of that game against the Big Red.
Mandel to throw it.
But it's certainly not going to affect Case the same way it affects Oberlin.
Witches makes the catch in the end zone, but there's a flag on the play.
It's a hold. They're going to call it.
It is against.
Well, it's a crackback where one of the linemen engaged high, and another one would then join the double team, but below the waist. And once a defender is engaged at a level, you cannot go to the opposite level without the penalty, and that's to prevent some lower leg injuries to both offense and defensive linemen. Usually you'll see it as the linemen are locked up above the waist and then a second one comes in lower, although there are times when there'll be a block on a screen where they'll cut a defensive lineman and then have a hit up high. Well, they'll call that as well.
15-yard penalty marked all the way back to the 17. First and goal from the 17. Mandel to throw it. He will hit Witches on an out route to the far side. Shakes a tackle. Gets to the 10. To the 5. He's in. Touchdown. 17-yard touchdown pass from Mandel to Robin Witches.
He broke 3 tackles on the outside. 2 at the 12-yard line. 1 more at the 5. And just scooted into the end zone for the touchdown.
Witches' 4th touchdown of the season. And so they will set up for the PAT. Joe Cook will try and kick this one through with 1:42 to go in the fourth quarter. It's 47-20.
This is Joe Cook doing his Lou Groza impression.
Straight on. There is the kick. It is up and it is good. And Joe the Toe Cook converts the PAT. Makes it 47-21. We'll step aside for a timeout. Back with more in just a moment on the Spartans Broadcasting Network.
Have you heard the news? The Intercontinental Cleveland has earned its 8th consecutive 4-Diamond Award from AAA in recognition of its high-quality accommodations and exceptional service standards. Planning an important event like a corporate meeting, annual conference, fundraising gala, holiday party, or personalized wedding? Choose excellence by choosing the Intercontinental Cleveland. Intercontinental's planning professionals will take time to consider every detail and lead you through an experience that is proudly world-class. For more details, call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4100 to request a tour of the spectacular accommodations.
.142 to go in the fourth quarter. Oberlin will kick it off to Case. Dropping back deep for Case for this return is Cameron Kleitz, the freshman wide receiver out of Adrian, Michigan. First and second teams long gone out of this game for Case. Spartans had a 47-7 lead at the 10-minute mark of the third quarter. Here is the kickoff, end-over-end kick. Kleitz will take it at the 19-yard line.
Called for the fair catch.
You get a fair catch on a kickoff. Under these circumstances, a very apropos play for Case. 1:42 showing on the clock, and Case will take some knees here, Ed, to run out this final minute and a half. There's the victory formation for Case. 1:35 and counting here at Case Field.
We'll have to snap the ball just 2 more times.
Well, Case certainly earning this victory tonight with some great play early. And there's really no such thing as a hollow victory, but this game's certainly tempered in the sense that you just don't want to see anyone injured. And obviously there was a very serious injury tonight to Rob Conti. You hope and pray that he is okay. But just a tough night. You hate to see a team like Oberlin having to absorb a game like this.
Well, and plenty to take away if you're Case Western before the back-to-back injuries for Oberlin.
Right.
I mean, Conti and Richardson got hurt after Case was already up 47-7 at that point. You get the defensive stand that they had in the second half, and Calabrese able to take 2 interceptions back for touchdowns. The way the offense really performed in the first 30 minutes, a lot of positives there. And, for Oberlin, it's a program that looked to be on the rise, and now they still have to compete in a very competitive NCAC, which has teams like Wabash and Wittenberg that are notorious for having solid clubs and numbers on their football team. And you hope that Oberlin can eventually turn the corner once again and take this back in a positive direction for the Yeomen.
There you see the players shaking hands. Greg Debelak and Jeff Ramsey talking out at midfield as well. Greg has a lot of respect for Jeff Ramsey and the job he has done in 12 years at Oberlin. And exchanging handshakes and I'm sure well wishes as these teams head their separate ways. It's a final. Case a winner 47-21 tonight over Oberlin College.